Chapter 4 of Ghostwire begins. The red moon looks down on us. And we have a phone call. Jump! Hup, ha, hump, ha. There we go. Who calls us?
Seems he's making progress with the ritual. Luckily, the power from that Kifada you got there ought to help you find some more torii gates. Just keep moving. Oh, and KK? About Erika. Thanks.
Don't worry about it. I'm used to getting my hands dirty.
I should have made up my mind sooner back then. Before it was too late.
We can still turn this around. It's not over yet. We're a team now. The three of us.
Akito is right. This fight is just getting started.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thanks for ripping Erika's tails off. Okay, we got more gates. Let's take a look at the map and see. New entry.
Partner.
Yeah.
That's quite a few. Well, a bunch of gates have now appeared. And it appears that our main quest is right there. Giants, it's called. But, I mean, there's a side quest there. And one there. And one just popped up there. So, you know. Right, you know. Like, I mean, we have to maintain our priorities. Look, stopping Hanya will mean nothing if we cannot help man with wounds.
Sometimes when the wind picks up around here, people end up with cuts on them. The weird thing, though, is that they don't hurt or bleed.
Gotta be the work of a Kamaitachi.
Isn't that the yokai that's like a weasel? With sickles for hands? They're so fast, people think it's the wind, right?
That's right. Makes them a real pain to catch. I would know. Hunted them as a kid. Always lost them, though.
Most kids would have given up after once or twice. Why am I sensing that you're suddenly all excited?
Because if we use my power, we can track it. I'm not gonna lose it this time.
Alright, KK's getting all hard over knife weasels. Our side quest has started. That's where we gotta go. Let's see. Before we do that, should probably start some music. Alright, after this knife weasel.
There's a Kamaitachi. It's not paying any attention to us. Get moving. Chase after it until it stops.
It is quite fast.
Stop moving. Yes! I finally bagged one.
I think you mean I bagged one.
Get ready, Akito.
That is the foliage one. That doesn't even do anything against enemies. I guess knife weasel, fast, but not much stamina. There was a cat.
You see all kinds of stuff in the forest.
Yeah, like a cat, but I don't see that cat now.
Really a good thing, you know?
Not sure where that cat went. Maybe it was scared off by the battle. But I guess it was a good thing we came here anyway. Oh, I guess we already got this one. Anyway, side quest is done. But I guess we should go back and, you know, we should go back and tell them that we got the thing. Just for closure. Don't want them staying around here forever wondering, did they ever catch that knife weasel?
So it wasn't Kamaitachi. That makes sense. Finally, I can relax.
Finally. I don't know, I just feel the things that bind people to this mortal coil and prevent them from moving on frequently kind of end up not seeming like the most important things, but maybe there's a lesson to be learned there. Alright, next one. After the end.
Good having you around.
Why?
Let's just say I never knew anyone as honest as you when I was alive.
Uh-huh. I get...
Do I have to fight them first? Probably. All right, who's calling? Hello?
You boys mind lending me a hand with something?
And here we go.
There's a place I need you to check out. It might not have anything to do with the current situation, but...
We haven't got time for this.
Fair enough.
So, where is it then?
You're gonna help?
Kid's gonna make us either way. So out with it.
He's got good instincts. What do you need us to check out?
Thanks, I really appreciate it.
Rinko really could have called us at any phone. It didn't have to be the specific phone. Alright, green circles appeared down here. Nope. That makes my cursor just kind of automatically go to a nearest icon. Okay, there we go. So this time we're not talking to a random spirit who says, "Oh no, I sold these cursed masks that I shouldn't have done that," or "Ow, my cuts. I have these weird cuts when there's wind." Nothing like that, and now it's just like an actual character saying, "I need you to do something?" No, I'm not going to tell you what it is over the phone. I just need you to do something. Oh, hello.
Don't know what's hitting him. Keep up the good work.
I'm glad we could save them. Hey, there's a girl.
That's...
She disappeared.
But she did leave a big energy ball behind.
Follow her psychic trail.
Psychic trail of holding a psychic cat.
Maybe she was worried about something.
One day return to nothing, and so too to the lingering souls of the forest. However, why must all become nothing? Why do we think they cannot be saved? I do not seek power, nor the right of rule. I seek nothing but salvation. Salvation for all of you. I come bearing love. All I do stems from love.
Quick, get him! He's bringing love.
Having you around.
Why?
Let's just say I never knew anyone as honest as you when I was alive.
Uh-huh. I guess I get it.
She went in the Daily Ninja to get a picnic lunch.
I'm guessing you don't come out here that often.
Huh? I come here all the time. There's this Chinese place I've been going to since I was a kid.
Ah. Have we seen this before? Might be the first time.
Over there.
Shit! They're everywhere.
seems like a pretty good time for some wiring in. Our geo crystals are synced.
I'll take that!
Well, before we were distracted by all that, we did see someone sitting over here. Oh. Well, this one's... we have to kill this one, but he's been hanging back. All right, now we can look at the phone. Blood in Succession, a recording left behind by Ed, wherein he discusses Erica. It's actually not a phone. It's a portable recorder.
This recorder looked...
What is that?
One of Ed's.
It does.
Why would it be here? And what was up with that girl?
Rinko's department. Let's get back to her.
I mean, we're going to listen to it first, though. We probably should pause the music when we do that. Let's see. Where did we... it was in database, yeah.
Rinko, I've reached the park as we'd planned, but Erica is nowhere to be seen. It's possible she may have gone somewhere else. I'll try my luck at another location. But, given the circumstances, I can't remain in Shibuya for long. I need you to understand, time is ticking. Even without Erica, I need to leave Shibuya. Previously, Erica had a particular question for me. She asked whether affinity is genetically inherited. I told her that my data doesn't support such a conclusion. Or rather, that I simply haven't enough data to reach one. She didn't appear to be very satisfied with my answer. I have to say, though, the fact that you didn't allow her to fight, that may have been the wrong decision. That's the only real conclusion I can come to under these circumstances.
We have something new under the characters. Probably is that that enemy that we fought. Yeah, this. Shiramoku, a type of visitor born from feelings of profound envy and resentment. They harbor a seemingly bottomless well of corrupted power. Their outfits resemble traditional wedding dresses worn in ancient Japan. So if you have feelings of envy towards someone, you know, you're going to create this lady who is very powerful and has many ice. So much ice she has. If you feel that resentment within you. So don't do that. Just don't do that. I have Magatama, but I don't really have enough skill points for anything of use.
So how'd it go? You find anything?
The only thing we found was this voice recorder.
I see.
Saw Erica, but she disappeared quick. What was that place?
That was where Erika found her first stray cat. It was our emergency meeting point if anything bad ever happened. I was hoping that I could figure out what she was doing during the fight.
I haven't seen her since we got separated.
It's alright. Sorry to send you two out for nothing.
Let us know if anything else comes up.
I just might take you up on that. Thanks.
For nothing, Rinko, we will go out to basically do anything that anyone requires of us. So, I mean, feel free to impose. So, yeah, and last time when we ended Chapter 3, we did take care of Erika's possessed body, but her ghost would still be around somewhere. We saw her ghost once, She pointed to a building that we had to go to. But what happened to her afterwards? I guess she's still hanging around somewhere. Right. And there's one in the middle of the woods up there. Yes.
Eat up, pal. Don't eat too fast.
He always tells him not to eat too fast. It's never gonna happen. Never gonna happen, Akito.
You think he was lonely without any people around?
Probably. Dogs are so attached to us humans. All this must be hard on them.
I did hear man's spirit. Yeah, girl's spirit is also saying something. Ah.
This hero thing is hard work.
Didn't go flying. It's the raincoat kids. We don't have really a reason to fight them. I don't think. Do we have anything that a Nekomata might want at this point? No, it doesn't look like we've gotten anything new. Oh, hold on. I do have some new music that we don't have. Speaking of which, why don't we turn some on?
You gave me anything nice?
Yes.
You don't need anything.
It got music for both of us. It's for both of us. We can both enjoy this. I mean, I don't actually know what kind of music KK likes. Don't remember if it's come up before. Right, apparently that this is the temple that the Tanukis will gather at as I find them. God, I didn't get this. Flame beads. Sorry, man killed by curse, but it might be too late to make it stop. Man killed by curse was already killed by curse.
There's this banging coming from deep in the forest.
Yeah.
The sound of a ritual and it freaking killed me. Man, why did this have to happen to me of all people?
That is an Ushi no Kokumairi. Hammering a nail into a straw doll. Legend has it, if someone does it for 7 days without being spotted, it'll curse the person tied to the doll. Long as that doll's around. That guy's stuck here. And on top of that, now we gotta cleanse the doll, or the area will be cursed too.
Time to look for that straw doll then.
Alright, so this man heard some banging happening in the forest and then was cursed. That's how it happens. That's how it'll happen to you. You'd never think so. But it will, someday. Hey, why can't more side quests be about this? Man, there's the sound of banging happening in that forest. You gotta go check it out. I was like, hell yes. Now we're talking about that kind of banging, huh? Can't help but feel a little disappointed.
Hard luck. Curse must have drawn them.
That were a lot of visitors protecting.
Clean up the corruption.
This lady right here, just constantly banging on this doll. All right, let's give her the sign.
Why'd you curse that guy? Did he do something to you?
The man mocked my birthmark. He told everyone about it and they laughed.
But you didn't have to curse him, did you?
Second she cursed him, she turned into a monster. That's why curses cut both ways. Time to put her out of her misery.
I mean, he did tell everyone about her birthmark. But I mean, maybe it was just a really funny birthmark. We don't know. Maybe she could have told us what the birthmark is? We could have decided on our own if it was funny. Maybe we could be the arbiter on whether it was justified to laugh at the birthmark.
That noise finally stopped. Thank you. But why curse me?
Do you remember a girl with a birthmark?
No, I don't think so. Is that who cursed me?
Maybe you forgot, but she sure as hell didn't. Said you made everyone laugh at her birthmark. It consumed her, and in her hatred, she cursed you.
A little teasing is no reason to curse a guy. I mean, the frigate died because of that?
You weren't the only victim. The curse turned her into a specter, too. Curses are a vicious cycle, so try not to hate her.
Hey, is she free from the curse, at least?
Yeah, we sorted it out.
Okay, glad. Thanks.
Let that be a lesson to you. If someone shows you their funny birthmark, do not laugh at it. Do not tell other people about the birthmark so they can laugh at it. No matter how hilarious it is. It's like she showed you the birthmark and it's like, that looks like Gumby. It just looks exactly like Gumby. Why do you have a birthmark of Gumby? She's like, my birthmark doesn't look like Gumby. It's like, it totally does. It's just totally Gumby. And I'm gonna laugh at it. She's like, you better not. You don't want to know what's gonna happen if you laugh at my Gumby birthmark. What are you gonna do? Curse me and I'm gonna die and then be cursed to wander the earth as a ghost? And he's like, yeah. I mean, now that you I wasn't thinking about it like that, but now that you mentioned it, maybe that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'd like to see you try. Like, it escalates from there, you know? It escalates.
We gotta save the Kodama.
Yep, one of our little tree friends.
Get back there. We can't leave the Kodama.
But I have to have my snacks. My snacks, KK. Snacks are very important. Gulp, 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 gulp.
We saved the Kodama. Awesome.
We should take its power and go.
I guess these trees need the Kodama to keep living because of how... Well, I mean, just look at them. These are trees that should be dead trees. I guess the only reason they're still alive is because of the Kodama. Maybe Kodama just like hanging out in trees that are just almost dead. It's their natural habitat. Okay, that's the side quests that we have so far. Which means, since we've done that... Oh. We got some more wind.
Hope he keeps an eye on us.
We could use it.
Look at all these spirits just hanging out here in the woods.
You've really gotten the hang of this.
Well, side quests are done for now, but of course, we see how many of these gates there are. Hello, cat. Cat does not want to be pet. Yeah, this was like one of Erica's cats. Sorry about Erica. We know what happened to her. It wasn't good. Yeah, we see how many gates we have to open. And you know what's going to happen as we open these gates. You know there's going to be side quests a poppin'. As we clear fog away. I guess that's a little too far.
Good. Now to help more.
That looks like a side quest. Well-loving man. Yeah, Deadly Shadow. Nightmare. Yeah, 2 side quests popped up from that one gate. Alright, well-loving man. What about this well that you love?
Two wells in this neighborhood. With all those monsters, I can't get close to either one. It was such good, clean water. Can't you do something about it?
You feel so bad about what happened to the water.
That's my hunch. But 2, probably connected by underground water veins.
Can we handle 2 wells at the same time?
Even if we cleanse one well, it'll just get corrupted again right away. We'll have to cleanse them both. Fast.
It's a race against the clock, then.
Alright, we're gonna have a time limit. But first, let us pray for the world's most expensive sushi.
Wow, kid. What's next? Gonna buy out the caviar store?
Maybe? Not like anyone else is buying anything. Alright, so that's 1 point, and that's the other. So, as they said, both of them have to be cleansed very shortly, one after the other, because they're connected underground.
Bring it on, dirtbag!
Ah, one of these. Hello. How we doing?
How's this?
What's this?
A Daguerreotype camera. An antique camera that uses a special kind of plate to record images. She's just, sitting out here. Just sitting out here in the park. Someone bringing their antique Daguerreotype camera out to the park. To etch some plates. As you do. Well, that's not one of the points, but there's like a big tree right in front of us. Big old poison tree. Didn't mean actually to tap that key. That could have been used better.
We have to find the others out there. Out of my way.
Turned around just in time. But I think he is too strong to be killed in with one. Just by getting him from behind. He would have survived it.
You're on top of it, kid.
All right, now let's cleanse that well.
Alright, so here's one of the wells. Now, after we do that, we're gonna have to get over here and do this as fast as we can. Oh yeah, you hate to see one of these wells with, like, the specters coming out of them in pain and torment. You hate to see that.
Okay, that's one well down.
It'll only be a few minutes before it's corrupted again. We've got to get to the other well.
Oh, so good.
Don't give up! It's not that bad!
Oh, got comboed. Okay, I guess those are already unlocked.
All right, now let's cleanse that well.
Yeah, there is the well. Nope, nope, nope.
Okay,
Nope.
that's one well down.
Nope, nope, nope. Yep.
It'll only be a few minutes before it's corrupted again. We've got to get to the other well.
So last time dropping down on top of it was not the best of ideas. Maybe we should approach from the front. Oh, I also do have this. Probably a good idea to use it now.
Let's cleanse that well.
Whew. Looks like we made it.
That's the way.
And all of that haunted water is now wonderful, clean water. The old man who cares about the well will be so happy to know that the water in the well is clean. It was the only thing keeping him connected to this world, to this mortal coil. So concerned was he about the water in the well.
Well water is safe now, sir.
Thank you. Now my grandchildren can always have fresh well water.
Well, I mean, if they were here, like when all this happened, I don't think the quality of the water is really going to be that relevant for them. But at least water-loving man, water-loving man, can be laid to rest, knowing that the quality of the water is secure. Just that there's no one around to enjoy it. Maybe in the future there will be.
Gonna be some real work to save them all.
fleeing woman is very concerned at the gas station.
Ran into this girl who looked just like me.
They say we all have 3 people who look like us.
It was a doppelganger.
I heard you die if you meet one.
It's worse than that. It'll also follow you all over the afterlife. I'm so scared. Not again! I've got to get out of here!
Hold on. I'll answer the phone and see what happens.
It's alright. I'm also scared of when the phone rings. I never want to pick it up either. Hello.
You can't run from me.
Who is this? And what do you want?
Just wait. I'll be here soon.
Something's coming.
I found you.
I don't know. I can run pretty fast.
Help me! Help you! She's the baker!
How do I tell them apart?
Just gotta shoot both of them, I guess.
Help me! Help you! She's the baker!
How do I tell them apart?
How do we tell them apart?
Help you! She's the baker!
Use my power. That'll clear this up.
Yeah, KK has ghost lie detection powers as well.
You will never escape me.
They coming to suck. We have to stop them from suck.
Worry about yourself.
We know that visitors, they love to suck. Leave them alone for a second, they start to suck.
Can't take much more. Believe me, I'm aware of that.
You okay?
That took me long enough.
Yeah, that's on me. Don't even try to stop us!
Hey, no sucking. She's at the correct percentage.
They're in my house now.
You did good, kid.
Why are you getting in my way? There are beings just like me inside you. Would you like to meet them
thanks, lady. One of me is all the world needs.
Alright, it sounded threatening, but I guess we're just going to do the hand seal and be done with it.
That's right. She won't come after you anymore.
Finally free. I owe you both so much.
But I'll never repay it because here I go. And thus ends the great gas station battle. Well, oh, we're over there. We can't ignore the ones over there. When does he need to renew his license? He'll never find out. I guess it doesn't matter anymore. What's that in front of us? And it's in a 10 moment. Well, what we've done right now, we cleansed a shrine. We did a whole bunch of side quests. Some side quests are already available. More side quests that became available after we cleansed that shrine. There's one shrine here down to the south, but still is in fog. I don't think we can actually get that. No other shrines, like, real close to it, though, which is kind of funny. I guess that will continue to... They'll probably give us one available shrine at a time. So here's the current shrine. We clear that out. We clear more fog out. More side quests continue. And, like, keep going, I guess, until we get all the way down to the south. The main quest is right here. So I guess once we, like, do a few of these, we could access the main quest. Or continue to clear the fog out as much as we can, moving our way down to the south. And, of course, unlocking side quests as we go. Which, I mean, obviously it's what we do. Obviously. 5 Magatama, 20 skill points. Is there anything that I would want to use that for? Well, let's see. I could increase the power of the water charge attack. I don't really do that too often, though. Let's see. What about this? Capacity for talisman increase, quiver boost for arrows, bow speed for arrows, increased consumable carrying capacity. And for abilities, there's increasing the range of spectral vision, faster sneaking, which I don't really use sneaking. Hitting enemies with strike attack calls ether to appear. Perfect block generates ether. Core grab for HP restoration. Actually, what's this one here? Wire in. Increase the amount of time the wire in lasts. I might as well max out the wiring in, since I actually do use that. Okay, wiring in has now become maxed out. Is there anything new that we got here? Yeah, there is something here. A Kamaitachi. Yeah, this was a yokai that we got earlier. A yokai whose Japanese name translates to sickle weasel, due to the fact that, indeed, it looks like a weasel with sickles on its arms. Kamaitachi have often been sighted in cold regions, and so the word, by extension, represents the concept of winter as a season when used in haiku. According to legend, Kamaitachi appear riding upon gusts of wind and slash at humans with their sickles. Though the victims initially feel no pain and no blood spills from their wounds, they eventually suffer massive hemorrhages and perish. Since many of those injuries are inflicted on the lower half of the body, it's theorized that Kamaitachi fly close to the ground. In another legend, a trio of Kamaitachi work together. One pushes humans over, the next slashes them, the third applies medicine to the wound, explaining the initial lack of blood loss. What an odd thing. The third one is constantly healing the person? How strange. The thing that this reminds me of is there's an enemy in Ghouls and Ghosts, which I guess must have been inspired by this thing. Just looks a lot like it. It's in level 1 of Ghouls and Ghosts. You see it when it starts getting windy, so I suppose it's supposed to be the same thing. It's a new yokai. that we encountered. We haven't gotten any new KK files in a bit. You want to know what toilet paper is? Toilet paper is a perennial classic, popular all over the world. It's easy to dismiss when there's enough of it, but its necessity is keenly felt by those who find themselves at the end of a roll with no place else to go. If you were just wondering about what toilet paper might be. What's a telephone card? It's a prepaid card used to make phone calls in public phone booths. Though once ubiquitous in many countries, they've become a rare sight in the age of smartphones, likely belonged to someone who vanished. This one is emblazoned with the photo of an adorable Scottish fold cat looking right at the camera. And I remember when payphones were actually a thing. I never saw commonly a payphone that actually had a slot for a phone card. Like, there was... Payphones were already not a common thing, but when I would see a payphone, I wouldn't actually see one that actually supported that. All right.
Use it well, kid.
Use it well. Well. We're continuing to unlock gates, to clear out fog, to do side quests, and of course... to get more spirits. Spirits all over the place. Can't get enough of them.
Nice. You're stronger than ever.
We leveled up again, just from getting these spirits. Where did it go wrong for them? You might wonder, the cutscene at the beginning of Chapter 4 had like a big ghost giant, like a couple of them, walk out to Tokyo Tower. I don't really see those giants in the distance. The mission that we're on is called Giants. I don't see them anywhere. But then again, we know that we're not close to Tokyo Tower. Tokyo Tower's somewhere out in the fog. And the main problem that our intrepid heroes face in Chapter 4 is that Tokyo Tower is not somewhere reachable right now. It's where we have to go, but we can't actually get there. So how do we get there if it's out in all that fog? I mean, we can try clearing out the fog, as we have been doing, but there's a lot of fog out there. There's gotta be a better way. Well, maybe there will be a better way. It's not right now. Because right now, it's still all about going to gates and cleansing them out. Those filthy, filthy gates. So we can clear out the fog. It's still about that. We have not yet found a better way. Oh, look, it's like that paper yokai.
There. That looks like an Itan moment. It doesn't seem like it's too worried about us. Just chase after it. Try to keep up until it stops.
Well, we don't want it to attack someone and, like, wrap itself around their face like a towel. That would be horrible.
It's stunned. Now's our chance. Get it!
That's right.
You're getting into yokai too, huh?
I'm not sure I'd put it that way.
It's more like the yokai are getting into me. We're just like the visitors suck these ghosts, we're kind of sucking the yokai, right? Like, I point out the yokai and just kind of suck it into myself. And I'm not really thinking about what that means. Maybe maybe Akito just doesn't want to think about it too hard. No Tengu appearing on that crane. We'll get on top of that crane at some point. We will be a crane rider. Hey, we have 1/3 of the total souls.
You're a ghost hunter now.
Still so many souls left over. I don't think they ever really get into
Have to find the others out there.
in the story. They never really get into if we stopped Hanya, but we didn't like save all the ghosts. Like, what would happen to those ghosts? Would they just have to continue being ghosts, or like would stopping Hanya just fix their ghost problems, or nah? Don't really get into that. I mean, I guess if stopping Hanya just fixed the ghost problems altogether, we wouldn't really need to save them. Wouldn't be that necessary. However, even though we have been saving all these spirits, Rinko did say that Hanya's plans are continuing. That he's continuing on with the ritual. This mysterious ritual that we know nothing about. All we know is that he needs our sister to do it. And we had that conversation with Hanya where he's like, did you even think about what your sister wants? Maybe she wants to be sacrificed. You ever think of that? Ever think that maybe your unconscious sister wants that? How shame on you for being a bad brother and not considering that maybe your sister actually thinks it's pretty neat to be sacrificed. What kind of a brother are you? Shameful kind of brother is the answer. And then Akito's like, yeah, you're right. I need to hear it from her mouth directly about whether or not she wants to be sacrificed.
Do this.
Oh, hello.
Nice one.
And to be fair, you can't actually ask her. What with the being on... Oh. Someone's having a problem. She teleported in wrong. Oh, she can't move. Look at that. She teleported in and just... She can't... She's stuck in the dirt. That'll happen. That'll happen to you. They never really get into the dangers of teleportation.
Oh, what's this?
What is it? It's Yayoi Pottery. Ancient pottery produced during Japan's Yaoi period. Well, I'm sure Japanophile Nekomata will love this. Right, so... We have no idea if maybe our sister actually just really thinks it's neat to be sacrificed. I can't say. I don't know. Like, maybe, for all we know, maybe we can log on to her Tumblr and we can see that actually what she, like, writes fanfic about being sacrificed to destroy the barrier between life and death. And you're like, oh man, I was wrong the whole time. She actually thinks it's super cool. But then you have to consider, well, we're her older brother, right? And our parents are dead, so we're kind of the guardian. So I guess we have to consider, are we the adult in the situation here? If our sister wants to be sacrificed to destroy the barrier between life and death, do we have a... Is it our responsibility to say, no, you shouldn't do that? Like, we're not the parent, but we kind of have the... It sounds like we kind of have the role of that. You know, just questions about what is our role, our familiar role here. Do we have the right or the responsibility to make those kinds of decisions? I mean, we really don't know much about Akito and her and his sister before the events of the game starting, so we really don't really know much about their life beforehand, so we can't really make that decision on our own. All we have to go on is that Akito clearly doesn't think his sister wants to be sacrificed. And I guess, like, in this situation, he would be... Oh, there's the giant. Look at that. Okay, now there's the... Okay. Couldn't really see that from a distance, but there's the giant standing next to, like, a tornado. I believe Tokyo Tower is in the tornado. Excuse me, giant, but I have some important things to do, such as going onto tall buildings because there's spirits up here, and I'm gonna eat them. Gonna suck them up in my paper. Actually, this is in the fog. I should not go into the fog. Hold on. Can I get onto the crane? Nope. Hello. Oh, that did get him in one. Almost got on that crane. Anyway. Giant standing off in the distance. Looking all ominous. What's he doing? Who can say? He's just standing there, looking after Tokyo Tower. Why? Well, you know the saying. He's standing out there, watching over it, saying, everyone always comes to me and asks me, can I fuck Tokyo Tower? Buddy, they don't even let me fuck Tokyo Tower. That's what they say. That's what they say all the time.
He must be getting nervous by now.
Says he must be getting nervous because of all the spirits we've been taking, but... I mean, when we confronted him, he didn't really seem that nervous. Also, it wouldn't hurt us to just have, like, a conversation with Hanya. Instead of just saying, you're insane, you're out of your mind, I can't believe this. Like, maybe we should just ask for some concrete details on this plan to destroy the barrier between life and death. Maybe we could understand him better, you know? Like, instead of just dismissing him as being a crazy, insane man. Just because he killed everyone, the entire population of Shibuya. 240,000 people all at once. Just be... Look. They're not really dead, are they? They're right here. We're sucking them in our paper. If they were dead, then explain how they can still be here. You can't explain that. His body is fine, but his mind, and by fine, he means you extend the eye, so my body is fine, is what he's saying.
I can feel the power.
The power flowing through me. Ghost power. I can feel it in my veins. Look at these ghosts stuck in this stairwell right here. What are you doing in here? I'm working on it. I'm trying to get in there. Oh, not that way. Alright, I guess we're just gonna have to go up the stairs. What's this? Akujin gift sample and sale event. Akujin are the gifts that say, I'm grateful. Thanks to you, last year's year-end Osebo gift sample and sale event was a huge success. This year, we're bringing that experience to Akujin as well. Sample the finest gifts and find the right one. Come with an empty stomach, but don't leave empty-handed. Shibuku Department Store, Shibuya. Come with an empty stomach, that's right. We're gonna stuff ourselves with food. There's a gate up here. I guess we must have been here previously. Look at that. Now look at those spirits right there at the tip of this crane. Well, it might be that there are no other spirits in sight. I was just doing that thing where I go up to the roof and then fly around for a bit. Whenever I see a spirit, I just go towards it and see what we find. But I think I don't actually see any other spirits at the moment. Seems not. Seems not. Okay. We're continuing Chapter 4. The main quest is Giants. We cleanse the reveal-tory gates, which there's a bunch of them. There's a bunch, and from what we've seen so far, we can assume that whenever we cleanse one of these, that some side quests will pop up as we do that. And then, as we do this, eventually the actual place that we need to get to will appear. Which is that. Something in there. Something. We have a third of the spirits in Shibuya, because there's lots. Continuing to level up. I need to go look for those Tanuki at some point. There's a bunch of them. Only found, like, what, 3? There's quite a few to get. There's quite a lot of everything to get. A lot of spirits, a lot of Tanuki, a lot of yokai. Just so much, just stuff. Just a lot of stuff in Ghostwire Tokyo. Shibuya, jam-packed with things. And don't forget about sad ghosts who are like, oh no, the water's gone bad. Can you help? Can you help with the water? I can't be dead unless the water is clean. I don't know why, but for some reason I was just imagine if the quiet man met the ghost of his mother. What are you humming about, KK?
Oh, that's you. I thought I was humming for a second.
Sorry. Force of habit.
Wow, actually have not heard that one before. They kind of say the same voice clips repeatedly. You think they would have more voice clips considering how often they talk to each other as you're going around doing these things. But the voice clips do repeat quite often. But that one I haven't heard before. Maybe it's because I'm standing still. I was about to say, imagine if the quiet man met the ghost of his mother, and he's very emotional about it, and then his mother is just like, let's see, how would his mother sound? It'd be sort of like,
please help! The water in the well, it's become all corrupted. I'm so concerned about the well water. Can't you help? Can you help clean the well water?
and the quiet man is like, Mom, it's me. It's me, the quiet man. Your son?
Oh, but the water! I can't go pee. I can't go to afterlife and be dead if the water's bad.
I guess maybe actually the thing she would be concerned about is if you could get the shoes. The shoes that were the cause of her death. She's so sad about what happened to those shoes. I don't know why I was thinking about the quiet man. I guess I was thinking about it because they're talking about going around talking to sad dead people, and imagining if the quiet man met the ghost of his mother, just sad about some trivial thing that she can't move on for and doesn't recognize her son. I don't know why I thought about that.
Oh, son, I'm glad to see you're doing so well. And also a little creeped out that you have a girlfriend who looks exactly like me. I guess there's technically nothing wrong with it, but it's weird, you know?
It was kind of weird. Anyway, we're continuing on with Ghostwire Tokyo.